Shavua Tov, this is Yishai. That's Hebrew for Jesse, which is English for Yishai. Today is Kaf Bet 22nd of Sivan 5780, the 14th of June 2020. Parshat here in Israel, Parshat Korach. Last week was Parshat Shelach. This week is Parshat Shelach in Chutz La'aretz, and next week will be Parshat Korach at Chutz La'aretz. So there's a lot going on in these parshas, and it has a lot to do with the state of the world today and how we are as a species, a human species. So in Parshat Shelach, Moshe sends the spies into Eretz Yisrael, to the land of Canaan, to spy it out. Two of them come back with positive messages, and the rest come back and they bring the people down. Now, whatever, it's not so bad until these people, the other spies, the negative spies, come back with such these bad reports. They say there's giants in the land and we can't do it. They say we can't do it, and then the people, they get this in their heads, and then they start complaining to Moshe, and they bring everybody down. Now, this is the mob mentality, and we're going to see a lot about this also in Parshat Korach. They start rebelling. It's all emotional. Nothing has to do with faith. They lack faith. They lack the courage. They don't have faith in Hashem or their leadership, for that matter. And they start bringing each other down with this mob mentality of just destructive behavior. And so as a result, they end up having to wander the wilderness for 40 years. They could have just went straight in and went up. We're so close to that. We're so close to making that aliyah to Hashem, to the goodness of our full potentials. We're so close, but we usually bring ourselves down, or we allow other people to bring us down, or we get into that mob mentality, right? And so this reminds me, this is also, we're really close in date to the anniversary of the three boys that were killed in 2014. May their memories be a blessing. Eventually, this led to the start of a war with Hamas that lasted for over a month. Now, I was here in studying in Jerusalem during this time. And I remember walking home from work one day from my part-time job, and a mob was chanting some very nasty stuff. And now I know a little bit about living in Jerusalem, is when you see these things, you don't go that way. You go the other opposite direction. So I went the opposite direction, and then I happened to see a group of boys, teenage boys, attacking an Arab man. Now, me as a Jew, I was upset that three boys were killed. I was upset at all the violence and the rhetoric that was happening in the world at that time and in my area at that time. But I couldn't let these guys attack this Arab guy. He was just walking home from work like me. So I decided to help this guy. And I helped him. I jumped right in. I helped him. Now, these boys didn't like that. They called me all kinds of nasty names. They assaulted me. They ripped my kippah off my head, threw mud on me, and even excrement from a dog. They threw dog crap on me. So, but the guy got away, and my own people did this to me, and so that's the mob mentality. They're running on emotions. They're not thinking things through. They just want revenge. And this is a lot of things that are going on in the world today. So listen, we should be totally upset and angry and frustrated about what's happening in the world today. What happened with George Floyd, may his memory be a blessing. We should be upset at that for sure. No doubt about it. We should be holding hands with our Black, African, colored brothers and sisters. We should be holding hands with them and upset at that. But we should not join in the mob mentality that brings everybody down with us. We are peaceful. If we join in that mob mentality, we won't live much longer as a species. We have to do better than that. And you're going to see this next week, or this week in Israel, in Parshat Korach, the destruction that comes along with the mob mentality. It brings us down. We have to unite as a species, as a people, as a nation, for truth and justice for everybody. That's what we have to do. Sure, we have to fight the injustice. We can't let people walk all over us. But there's the right way to do things, and there's the wrong way to do things. There's the emotional way to do things, and there's the clear-headed way to do things. You know, the way of real faith and emunah and bitachon. The balanced way is the healthy way. So I give everybody a brucha, a blessing, that we should unite in a clear, balanced way to overcome these issues. We should do this soon because we need each other. We need each other. We're really one species, guys. There's no races in this world. There's only one. Okay? So, Shavua Tov. I love you guys.